All right. Hey, everyone, and welcome. You've probably been seeing this acronym pop up everywhere in AI lately, MCP. So, what is it? Today, we're going to demystify the Model Context Protocol and break down what it really means for all of us.
So, to really get why MCP is such a big deal, you have to understand the problem it solves. I mean, think about it. We've got all these amazing AI tools, right? But for them to do anything truly powerful, they have to work together. They have to talk. But what happens when they don't speak the same language?
Well, that right there, that leads us to what I like to call the integration nightmare. Seriously, before MCP came along, if you were a developer trying to get different AI models and tools to talk to each other, it was, and I'm putting this lightly, an absolute mess.
And I'm not just talking a little messy, like a cluttered desk. No, this was pure exponential chaos. Every single time you tried to build a new connection, it wasn't just one new wire. It was a whole new tangled web of problems.
This right here, this is the heart of the problem. It's called the M by N problem. So let's say you have M number of apps and N number of tools. To get them all to talk, you had to build M times N unique custom connections. The complexity just explodes. Think about it. You add one new app and suddenly you have to go back and build brand new connections to every single tool you already had. It's just unsustainable.
So how in the world do you solve a problem that just keeps multiplying like that? Well, you don't fight it head-on. You change the rules. You introduce a universal standard. And that, my friends, brings us to the hero of our story, the Model Context Protocol, or MCP.
Okay, so what is this thing really? Let's break it down. In the simplest terms, MCP is like a universal language for all things AI. It's basically a standard set of rules, a common format, that lets any AI tool talk to any piece of software seamlessly. No more building a custom translator for every single connection. The best analogy? It's like a universal travel adapter for the entire AI world. One plug, and it just works.
And you know, the idea behind it is so simple, it's brilliant. This is from Anthropic, the company that created MPC. Their whole message was basically, hey everyone, let's stop this madness. Let's stop reinventing the wheel every single time. Let's just agree on one standard way to do this. It's common sense, really.
Okay, this next part is where it really clicks. This is the big comparison, the one that shows you just how massive the impact of this protocol is. Let's take a look at the world before MCP and the world after.
I mean, look at that. The difference is just staggering. On one side, you have the M times N nightmare, this tangled mess. On the other, it's just a simple M plus N connection. Instead of multiplying the chaos, you're just adding a new plug to the wall. That's the magic right there. MCP turns exponential complexity into simple, manageable addition. That is the breakthrough. So yeah, this isn't just some minor technical tweak. For anyone actually building stuff with AI, this is a complete and total game changer. And here's why. For starters, developers can finally stop wasting countless hours rewriting adapters for every single AI assistant out there. Now, there's just one clean spec, one set of rules to connect with everything. And what that means is that your API, your tool, your database, whatever you've built, it can now plug into any AI that is MCP native. We're talking Claude, GPT, you name it.
And just look at the impact on speed. I mean, we're talking about integrations that used to take weeks of painful custom coding, now being done in a matter of hours. Or get this, sometimes even minutes. That's not just an improvement, that's a monumental leap in efficiency.
In this simple phrase, build once, connect everywhere, it just says it all, doesn't it? It's the core promise of MCP. You do the work just one time to make your tool compatible, and from that moment on, it can connect to this massive growing ecosystem of AI apps. It's a complete paradigm shift.
So okay, let's pull back for a second. What does all this mean for the future? Where is this all heading? Let's talk about the Connect Everywhere future that MCP is making possible.
And this is the part that matters to everyone, not just the coders. Because when you solve a fundamental problem like this, the connection problem, you absolutely smash the barrier to entry for creating really powerful, interconnected AI systems. Innovation is just going to accelerate like crazy because of this.
Which brings us to a final, pretty exciting thought. For years, one of the biggest bottlenecks, the biggest headache in AI development has just been getting things to talk to each other. So now, with a standard like SMCP, if connection is no longer the main problem, what are we going to build next? What becomes possible now? The field is just wide open.